Good morning everyone, we are on the 1st of July, it is 7:30 in the morning and I am about to get started with my first day of 3,000 words. I feel like I am pushing myself a little bit too hard. Today is also my anniversary with my other half, so I'm not going to be able to do much writing this evening. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can this morning, lunch, and before he comes home from work, just so that I can try and give myself as much of a push as I need to. One of the things that would be really useful for me is that I'm not using a brand new project. I am using something that I've already worked on. I've got some words for it. So it's going to be like half editing part of it and half writing something new, because I definitely started rambling and waffling on through the story and I didn't get anywhere to where it needed to be to sort of finalise it fully. So I'm hoping to be able to at least get the first chapter done today, which should be 3,000 words. I've given every chapter a 3,000 word length, but I think some might be shorter and some might be longer. I'm not sure if I'll stick to 30 chapters as well, but that's just the idea, to try and fit it in within the storyline. We're trying to aim for at least 1,500 words for each chapter, so it's not too short, but I think some of them may end up being a little bit shorter just to cover the full information. I don't think it all needs to be quite as long. I've definitely just gone with an idea of a number and then trying to stick to it. I don't know if I'm potentially being too optimistic with how many words this book needs, but we'll get there for the end and we'll see how well it's done. But I will definitely be bringing you all along for the ride with this, because I'm so excited to get this done and to see if I can write a full book in a month and fully have it finalised and ready to just leave alone for a couple of months before I need to read through it. So I think I'm glad that this project I've not really looked at since I think it's pretty much like November, December time. So I've already had like a good 6 months away from a few of the words that I want, so it'll make it easier for me to rewrite and to switch it up to how I need it to. But I wish you all luck for everyone else who's taking part in these, and time to get on and do some writing. Hello everyone, we are on the 4th of July, so we're on the 4th day of Nano and the 4th day of this reading vlog. I just wanted to do a little update because I have not actually done one properly this week yet. I've done my first clip, but as you can see, the first 4 days are all filled in. I have wrote a total of 8,011 words, and I've not put this in yet, but 1848, we'll remember this number. 8. I have got a total of 9% of my book done, and that's based on a 90,000 word goal. So I'm not sure if it's going to get to 90,000 words, because all my chapters so far are around 2,000, or like just a little bit above or just a little bit under. So I'm around 1,000 words short pretty much for each chapter. So according to my target, I've not like actually hit 100% on any chapter yet, but I'm getting there. But yeah, a nice little update. I will try and do an update tomorrow morning. Let's go out in the morning, so I'm going to try and get up a little bit earlier and get some words in. I don't know if I'm going to like sprinkle any more in these first 4 chapters. I like how they are at the moment, but I know that I'll change my mind and like tweak things. But I just like the scene I've wrote. It's completely new words, and yeah, I really like it. When I talk about my percentages, this is what I mean. So obviously my words needed is how many to get to the goal, and these are my percentages so far. So like I am so not hitting this. And then down the bottom I've got my total words done, how many I need to write, and then my percentage. But it's my little graph. I'm probably going to share this on Twitter at like the end of each week is like a here you go. Hi everyone, this is the 7th of July. I'm trying to close out my weekly vlog for Nano today. I am a little bit behind schedule. So yesterday I went to the cinema and I was only able to write 500 words. So I only wrote a scene from the chapter that I was planning to do yesterday, and I think there's 2 or 3 more scenes I need to chuck in there and like weave around, and it's also one where I'm changing the point of view, so it's quite a lot of work that I've got to do. So my goal tonight, before watching the football match later, is to get chapter 6, I've got it up on the screen. I need to get chapter 6 done, and I need to start on chapter 7, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to get up and do some of chapter 7 and try and finalise that, and then I can do chapter 8 tomorrow evening to get me back on track. I'm also going to try and spend a little bit extra time this weekend pulling this together and getting a couple of days ahead, because I've also had my edits back from my other book, so I need to work on those and try and weave that in somewhere. But so far I am enjoying the changes that I've been putting in. So a lot of it is restitching the work together. So I've got quite a few ideas that I had, but they were in different places throughout the book because I've not really worked on the pacing. I've realised that my initial writing attempts, the pacing is all over the place. But I think when I then come to stitch it together, I'm able to sort of converge that a little bit and make that easier to read and reduce any potential pacing issues. Granted, I'm only 6 chapters in, so I'm not even a third of the way because I want to be sort of like 30 chapters in, but I am at least more than a 1/6 of the way through, and I think the pacing is going okay at the moment. There's the ending, I think it was chapter 4. I didn't like how I've ended that chapter, but I know that it's something I can pick up when I come to rewriting it again later. But at the moment I'm just leaving it as it is because I'm just trying to get this first draft done so that it's fully finalised. I've still got to outline the last 5 chapters, but I also need to finish reading my book. This one in particular, I'm not at quite that point in it, so I got to the midpoint section in here. I've made a note, I think, because that's what one of the areas that I was trying to work on, but I think this will be a huge lifesaver for me during those outlining points, because it mentions like 5 individual points for that. So I think these 5 chapters will eventually be outlined. I'm hoping to try and get that done at the weekend as well. So my plan for the weekend is to maybe push myself in front by a chapter and also finish the outlining for those 5, so that when I come to it I can write pretty much without any issue. I've had 1 chapter so far where the majority of it is new words. Chapter 6, this first scene, is completely new. The 500 words I chucked down last night was a new setting of how I was bringing this piece of the story into it. So as long as I've got the outline, I know where I'm going, which is what I used to do with an old novel idea I had. I'm still intending to finish the really old one. It's actually one of my goals for this year, to finish outlining the full trilogy that I was going to write. But I know that if I've got those sort of points, even if I don't fully stick to it, I'm more likely to get something down. So that is my plan for tonight. I'll try and update a little bit later on because I want to get this video up tomorrow on the 8th, so that I've got like week 1 of Nano done. So the idea is to upload every Thursday until the end of July, and then the last Thursday I won't upload then, or at least I won't upload a Nano video, because that will go on Sunday or potentially the Monday to sort of finalise off the entire thing. But I'm hoping if I get this done right, I will have finished in time.